Hello guys, welcome back to the channel guys. Oh boy. I have to laugh about this one. I really do. I have to laugh, and a part of me want to laugh, and a part of me want to cry about this one. Okay, another part of me is very angry, and another part of me is very irritated about all of this. We're talking about boolsback. Guys, if it's the first time you seen my channel, my name is Jackie, okay? And I would like for you guys, please, to try to like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. Also, turn on the notification bell, guys. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be doing a reaction on this guy here called boolsback. But I really have to take a deep breath and let it out. I really do. Bulls back. Bulls is up there talking about all kinds of stuff about, bird of a feather flock together, you know, and all this other mess. I'm going to try to break it down, guys, a little bit at a time, but I've got to make sure I can separate things and do this in an orderly fashion and try to do this where this reaction makes sense. Anyways, guys, once upon a time, Bulls, to what I understand, went to Jamaica. This man is now 72, to what I understand. Could be a lot of us, grandfather, daughter, great-grandfather. He went to Jamaica, and Alicia Kim was in Jamaica 6 years ago, okay? So 6 years ago, they did what they did. They end up getting married. Now fast forward to now. Alicia Kim, they have separated. Apparently they were married. They have separated. She's now pregnant for another guy. We don't know who is the guy because I still have to tune into her to see what's going on so I can do a reaction on her. In the meantime, right now, we're going to focus on this dude called Bulls. Bulls, I heard you're saying that this girl, young girl, of course, let me emphasize this, young girl, broke your heart to the point where you went into the hospital for fast heartbeat. You were so in love with her, you couldn't take it. You almost died because of all what was going on with Alicia Kim. Bulls, you're 72 years old. This lady is, to what I understand, she either is 26 or she was 26. 72 and 26 does not match. This girl could have been your granddaughter, your daughter. She could have also been your great-granddaughter because, to what I understand, she's 26 years old. You are 72 years old. You're 7 decades ahead of her. Why do you want to do this to yourself? I know at the time when you went to Jamaica, you're probably, because now you're 72, so minus 6 years, okay? That's when you got married. You weren't thinking about all of this when you went to Jamaica to marry this girl. It takes two. This girl didn't marry you. You married her. You married her. And you went to Jamaica and you married her and you brought her up to the United States. Everything was good at first, okay? Everything is always good at first. But you got to think about this. This is 6 years ago. How can somebody use you if you spend 6 years of marriage with that person? I don't see where this would be considered she is a gold digger. I would not call Alicia Kim a gold digger, okay? She spent 6 years with you. If she was a gold digger, she would have left you the first year when she came up to America. She would have left you from that time. She stayed with you, okay? And I heard some of the things that you were saying, that when you and this girl were having problems, you would leave the home all day long and you would not come home until nighttime. That is called abandonment. When you're married to a woman, you can't leave the house all day long and only come home when you're ready to sleep. Okay, so that's a part of manipulation on your part. You're trying to manipulate your subscribers and you're trying to manipulate your viewers, because it always takes two to tangle. You knew for a fact in your heart that this young girl was not going to stay with you for the rest of your life. You already been there. You've done that. You're an older man. You want to tell me that you left from America to marry this young girl? You couldn't find a woman in America to marry to? And now you're coming crying, boo, boo-hoo tears. And you want the whole world right now to feel sorry for you. You're up there talking all kinds of stuff. You gotta tell your side of the story. What do you want me to do? It's not, all of the story is not gonna be done in one video. You see where you're coming from, bulls? It's not gonna be done in one video. So you came off of YouTube for a very long time, from a different name that you've had, and you stated that this lady had all of your password. You stated that she was running your YouTube channel. She was doing everything for you. And now all of a sudden she left. Or you left her, to what I understand. You left her. You took the bed sheets. You took the fridge. You took the stove. You took the bed. You took everything. You even took the groceries and the soap that washed the clothes. A real man, whether you're young, old, middle age, or whatever, and you're dying bed, a real man is not going to marry to a woman and take every single thing back that he has given to her. So don't come and let us know that this woman, oh my God, this woman is the worst thing. How is this woman gonna be the worst thing if you left her and you took everything, claiming that you couldn't deal with all that stuff that was going on? Don't forget, a lot of us who watch you are Jamaicans. We know how Jamaican men function. Jamaican men are some of the most stubborn men. And they steady in their ways, especially when they're older like you. They steady in their ways. I see my stepfather and my stepmother right now in Canada, what they're going through. And no matter what my mom does or did for this man, it's never good enough. She's always the worst thing to him. And I think that's what's playing out with your bulls. You're not telling your subscriber the whole story. You're dragging bits and pieces here and there, bits here, bits there, and you want for us to come, oh, bulls, take time with them. This girl has destroyed him. This girl has this. Control yourself. She's already gone. She's not coming back. Continue with your life. I heard some of your subscribers are telling you, just go on and let bygones be bygones. You said you don't want to let bygones be bygones. You said you don't want to do that. You know why you don't want to do that? Because you're on YouTube. It's all about views. Right now, you have how many subscribers? You just came back on YouTube and you have 10,000 subscribers. 10K subscribers. You're getting more views more than everybody else. You get more views more than me. You get more views more than everybody else here on YouTube. You know why? Because of the drama. You got all of the dirty drama to say about this lady, to say about this young girl. You got all of the dirty drama to say about her. And that's why you're getting so much subscribers, because you cannot come out and tell the truth 100%. There's no way. There is no way when you went to Jamaica to get married to this girl, you guys did not sit down and says, look, I am in my 60s or I'm in my 70s. She telling you, look, I am a 26-year-old girl. I don't think she reached 30 years old, but I might be wrong, okay? There's no way this girl didn't sit down and tell you certain things about her life. There's no way you didn't tell her certain things about your life, that you can't have any more children, or who knows if she wanted children at that time. We don't really know exactly what you told this girl at the very first beginning when you guys were getting married. You went down, you took your money, you went down to marry her, you married this girl, you were so much in love with this girl, and now you're so distraught that you're coming, every day you're coming on YouTube. I gotta tell my story. I gotta do this. Let me see if I can hear a little bit more of this nonsense.
So I can't do not about that. That's all I have to do is concentrate on me, talk about me. You understand? Because I just feel like I'm in a courtroom right now. Okay. And where a courtroom is concerned, you have the judge inside, you have the prosecutor.
Okay. Bull's claiming that he feels like he's in a courtroom right now because you have the judge, you have the jury, you have the prosecutor, and he's the defendant. I think Bulls, I'm not saying that he's a bad person because I don't know you personally. I'm not going to jump and say that you're a bad person. I'm also not going to say that Alicia Kim is a bad person because I don't know Alicia Kim personally. All I know, you are on a public platform, you're on YouTube, you're hearing out all of the dirty laundry, and we haven't heard nothing from her. Anyways, ever since I started watching this, all this girl is doing is concentrating on her pregnancy. And I feel that it's a little bit how should I say it? It's a little bit inconsiderate, of you to just come out to start talking about your marriage knowing that this lady is pregnant. You're claiming that you're going through a lot of stress. Don't you think she's going through a lot of stress also too? Whatever mess has been created, it all came from both of you, not only from her. Okay? And now you're coming up in here, you're spitting out, you're in a pity party right now. And you want everybody to feel sorry for you. You want everybody to cry for you. You want everybody to say, oh, Bulls. And a lot of your subscribers are doing it because look how many views you have right now. Everybody is subscribing to you right now. You're an older man and you're coming out and you're not saying the whole story. This is not all to your story. You're telling people, your subscribers and your viewers, exactly what you want them to hear. You're not telling them, oh my God, I screwed up. I am the one that was leaving the house. I am the one that was acting like a bitch every day and she couldn't take it. I'm the one that was nagging her. Because old people, they nag and they nag and they nag and they nag. They'll tell you when to eat. They'll tell you when to take a shower. They'll tell you when to go, when not to come. This girl is a younger girl. How do you expect, or how did you expect that you was going to keep a young girl like this? That you could have been this girl's grandfather. You could have been this girl's father. You know what it is? I see where you were rocking the cradle. I see where you were rocking the cradle. And if I have my father, if my father was 72 years old, and I seen my father with a 26-year-old girl, I would not be able to trust my father. I'll be very worried about my father. I'll be very worried for everybody because if you 72 years old can go with a 26-year-old, you're so old for this girl. It's like incest. It's like incest. This is like incest. It doesn't look good. It's ugly. It doesn't look good, bulls. It is ugly, 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 ugly. And I cannot come and tell you something to make you feel better. You're claiming that everybody's bashing you, everybody's doing you, of course, because you're putting out stories out there, and most of the stories are really not falling how they're supposed to fall. You're just telling us bits and pieces what you want us to hear. What exactly happened between you and Alicia Kim? We want to know exactly what happened. We also want to hear Alicia Kim's side of the story, the whole thing. We don't want to hear bits and pieces every day in a series just to build up a YouTube channel. Oh, let me come here. Let me sit back at home. That's how you are at home. Let me sit back at home tonight after I get out of the gym and drink some white rum. Let me drink some white rum and figure out what am I going to be telling my subscribers them tomorrow in my next video. Let me sit back. Okay, let me sit back and plan what I'm gonna tell him. Let me sit back and drink some let me drink some white rum, man. And then the next time when I go, I'm gonna just put up my whole heart to them. I'm gonna make this girl look so bad, but I'm not gonna go all the way too deep just now. I'm just gonna take my time and I'm gonna just rub my subscribers them in little bit at a time, just like I rub them in. Little bit. Feed them, feed them, feed them, feed them. Feed all of my subscribers till when I get exactly what I want on YouTube. Because since the first channel, I lost the first channel and I lost all of that money to Alicia Kim. Guys, do you see exactly where boolsback is going with all of this? Look into it, guys. Read between the lines. This bulls is back is not right. He wants us to take time with him because he's 72 years old. Oh, we should just take our time with him because he might have a heart attack. He's already old. Oh, just let's take time with him. Just slowly with him. Slowly with him. Slowly with him. Let's take the time so he can just worm his way in and just pull on our heartstring, and then we're gonna feel sorry for him. Okay, we're gonna give him a lot of likes, we're gonna subscribe, okay, and we're gonna turn on our notification bell so this old man can come back on again and just ring it in our head, just play on us. And in the meantime, he's gonna collect the big check. I don't even know if he's if he's getting paid from YouTube yet. I honestly don't know. I just noticed that I've been seeing a lot of his videos coming up ever since he's back, and his YouTube channel, quite a few of his videos are coming up into my feed. Bull said it's not going to take one video to bring out everything. He said he's going to go from point B to point B and point C to point D under reverse. But you know where all of that is coming from? Older people like this, they have dementia. So they have to keep repeating themselves. And you know what too? I feel that this dude is delusional. I can't help myself to think that Bull's lifestyle or boolsback is delusional. You have to be delusional to think that you, an old man like you, can trap a young girl like that. Older people, I've got my stepfather. My stepfather is older. He's always complaining that he doesn't have any erection. And you know why I know that my stepfather is complaining about he doesn't have any erection? Because my store, I used to sell those things at my store when I had my store. I used to have they used to call it sex shop. So I used to sell all of those things. Okay? I've had that for how many years until when I close it down. And people like those, even women who is not in the mood or anything like that, we sell stuff for them. So how I know that this dude is delusional and thinking that Alicia Kim was going to stay with them, half of the time these men 70-something years old, their dick don't stand up. Sorry about that, but I got to say it's the truth. I always hear my stepfather complaining about problems that he has down there. And they always end up with prostate. Most of them. I'm not saying all men at this age has prostate cancer, okay, or has problem with their prostate. But it's a possibility that he might have had problems with erection and with prostate problems, okay? And they all have issues down here. And when her age, 26, a 26 years old woman is still in their prime time. They're still prime and they're still hungry and eager for sexual activities. They want that. And 72-year-old people, they're not on that kind of level. So, Bulls, I don't know what you are talking about, dude. You have to examine yourself. It's not all her fault. I'm bringing it out to everybody just like it is. I'm not coming up in here to say, I understand that you're 72 years old. I understand that you're an active man. You lift weights, you do things, you go on with your life, you travel, whatever you do. But you have to come down to the reality. You can't keep a 72-year-old man is not going to be keeping a 26-year-old and say that you guys are in love. You guys are so deeply in love. It's nonsense. Nonsense. He claimed that she dug herself in a hole where she can't come out of. I want to know what type of hole Alicia Kim has dug herself in where she cannot come out of it. He's also saying that she's afraid to come out and say certain things because she's afraid she might lose her YouTube channel. Just the same way you coming out talking about her, why can't she come out? She probably refused to talk about it. She probably have moved on. You're the one that's probably still with it, and you probably still can't let go. You're claiming that you still love this girl. Okay, if I was a 26-year-old girl, right, and with a 72, I'm going to be honest with you. If I was a 26-year-old, I remember when I was 26, I would definitely not want to marry my father at 72. I definitely would not. So I don't think why you would think inside of your head that you're this age, this girl is 26 years old, and you feel you're so controlling underneath the quiet. I see where you're so manipulative. You are so controlled. You're so selfish. This is just selfish behavior to think that you can control this girl. You are so selfish, Bull. I gotta let you know. You need to let go. You need to move on with your life. This is over. Alicia Kim is not coming back to you. I know you're going to come out with a lot of videos. You're going to keep coming out with videos, okay? Videos upon videos upon videos upon videos. So after you have come out with so much videos, you're building up your channel with this mess. So after you've come out with a certain amount of videos, right, in order to stay relevant on YouTube, in order to maintain, what's gonna happen when everybody gets tired of all of these videos and when all of your videos have reached a climax? Have you thought about this? You're building your channel about this. You're gonna have to continue coming up with stories. So when you run out of all of the stories, what next is you're gonna come up with next? What next? You can't just get up every day and keep talking about this woman. You love this woman every day. This woman did this to you. It was so much of your heart she took from you. You know, the constant stuff over and over when you're not at the gym or you're not looking after the pigeon. What next? That's what I want to know. Please come out and tell me something. Come out and tell me something, because I'm looking and I'm also listening. Because to know what's going to go on, because this thing is going to get old in a minute. I see where it's going to get old, and it's getting old because you're already at 10,000 subscribers, right? And I know if I were to talk to you in real life right now, you're going to, if I didn't know anything about this case and I know you in real life, you're probably going to say to me, because since I know how the Jamaican men are, you'll probably say to yourself, you know what? Behind the scenes, I'm just going to come up with all kinds of little lies and tell them because I want to grow my YouTube channel. You're probably saying at home, screw Elisa King. You're probably saying, fuck F her. That's probably what you're saying behind her back. But when you come up on the camera now, after you drink your little white rum or whatever you drink, or you're in your tipsy mode and you feel some kind of way about bringing in your views, you're going to come again like a humble little sheep. Like a humble little sheep to your subscribers them. Yes, I just have to tell my story. I just have to tell, because if I don't talk about this, you know, this I have to talk about this to save my life. If it was my sister, if it was my, you know, all of that stuff. If it wasn't all of that, I don't know what would have happened to me right now. This girl almost killed me. Yeah, bulls. Bulls are saying there's manipulation going on. Bulls are all saying that God don't like ugly. So God like you up here talking all kinds of stuff about Alicia Kim and going around in circles and try to create a puzzles in your subscribers' head so they can solve the puzzle for you. But like I said, I am Jamaican and I know what Jamaican men is like. Because my mom had a husband. My mom had 2 husbands, as a matter of fact. Okay? And I used to see how Jamaican men are. So, and you know what? By watching your video, I watch your video. I watch a couple of your videos. And I look straight in your eyes in the camera. And when I look you in the eyes, I see deception. I'm sorry, but I see deception in your eyes. There's no way you can tell me that God don't like ugly when you're up here talking about your ex-wife and coming up in here and how should I say that you're doing it? You're using your subscribers like your subscribers are your psychiatrists. You're venting to your subscribers. You're venting to the point where some of them are carrying all kinds of bad feelings for Alicia Kim. They're saying all kinds of stuff about her. They're calling her a gold digger. They're calling her all kinds of names. And you're just painting that ugly picture that a woman just use you. But I want to tell you, nobody uses nobody for 6 years. Okay, if I'm with somebody for 6 years, it's no using. You had a bad argument with her. Something happened and you're not saying what was the real cause of it. Not more than she, 26 years old, she probably wants to have her bedroom activity every night, and you probably can't give that to her. Or you probably could not give that to her. You probably couldn't give her a baby. You probably couldn't give her all the love that she wanted. You can't do the stuff them that the young ones them do. Okay, Jamaican men don't eat what you want. I'm not going to say the word because some of them is real passionate about eating pum pum. Okay? In America, most of the men them do that. Most Jamaican men them don't do that kind of stuff. Most Jamaican men them don't do a lot of stuff. This girl came from Jamaica. She came here. She's Americanized. She got into the American system and she realized that back a wall, old bush style is not hers. And I'm just saying to you, you've been in America probably for quite a while. You should be able to find a woman here in America. Why would you want to leave America and go bring a woman from Jamaica? That simply means you are desperate. You are desperate. You know why you are desperate? Because of your age. Because, you know, in America, women married to a man your age for a sugar daddy. They don't marry a man your age. When you see a woman in America marry a man your age, it's always the man is rich. The man's rich, rich, rich. That's his sugar daddy. That's her sugar daddy, and you're a sugar baby. That's how they do it here. So that's the reason why you probably was so lonely, very, very lonely, and you figure more or less, you know what? Jamaican women, they're stupid anyways, because that's how Jamaican men them look at certain Jamaican women. Oh, that's my own people anyways. Let me go back, go find a young girl. Let me go back, go find a young girl, so a young girl can come up and take care of me up here. Let me go to Jamaica, go tell the mother and the daughter some kind of story that I want them to hear, because this is America. They never come to America before. The opportunities here. Once I go down there and wiggle my thing down there and give them a little bit of the US dollar, they can come up and say, you know what, this opportunity up here, I can take care of your daughter. I can bring your daughter up here, and she's young. And she see the opportunity. Oh yes, her eyes open wide like this. You know, like an eagle. Woo! I saw the opportunity. That's what she was saying to herself. I saw the opportunity. Mommy, did you hear what he says, Mommy, you and I can come to America. I can get a car in America. I can get this. I can get that in America. I can do all kinds of stuff in America, Mommy. So you know what? Let me marry to the old boy and use him and bring him up here. Okay? Let me tell him oh my God, man. Let me fling it up on him, man. Let me do that, Mommy. What you think about that, Mommy? So that's what she's telling her mother. Allegedly, that's my opinion. And the mom said, you know what? Yeah, you can go up on one of these days. You can help me to come up. It's America. We all want to go to America. America, the land of opportunity. Of course. Of course. Why not? So that's what happened. Bulls, that's what happened. And you know for a fact, that's what happened. You just wanted it. You was open that when she come up, should stay with you a little bit longer, probably when you get to be like 80 or 90. And then you could turn around and use her, and then she could be your maid, or how she could be, she could be washing me up or changing my diapers, or you know what, I won't have to go to the old folks home. She could just take care of me here, and then I could leave all of my money for her in the bank, and she and her mama could live happily ever after. Anyways, guys, this is my take on Bull's lifestyle, okay, or Bull's back. That's my story. Guys, if you agree with me or if you disagree with me, leave it down in the comment section. If you have more information or more stories about that, drop it down in the comment section too. Let's all agree to disagree, and let's continue the conversation, guys. Another time, guys, I'll be back with another video on Bulls Back. Okay, so this is Jackie again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. I look kind of raggedy, but I'm okay. I can't look good all the time, guys. I'm moving in my new home. This is my new home. I'm not fully settled in yet. I'm not moved in yet, guys. This is my new couch here that I'm sitting down on. My vacuum, the new carpet is in, paint is already done. You know, we're still doing work in the basement. We're still doing a lot of work here before I move it. I say that I'll be ready to move in maybe before the ending of the month when the Home Depot deliver all of my appliances, my refrigerator, my stove, washing machine, dryer, microwave, dishwasher. Okay, so I'm waiting for all of that, waiting to settle in, and then I'll move right in and continue, guys. Anyways, guys, until another time, ciao. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel again. It's your girl Jackie coming at you again with another reaction. Guys, as you can see, I'm outside, and reaction must continue, guys, regardless of you got a chair, you don't have a chair, you're inside or you're outside, we still gonna do it. Anyways, guys, if it's the first time you see me, my name is Jackie, okay? And please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. And one more thing, turn on your notification bell, so every time you see a video of me, you watch it, guys. Like it, watch it all the way to the end, and leave your comment. I would really appreciate it, guys. Really and truly appreciate it. And I love And appreciate all of my viewers and all of my subscribers because you took the time out of your own time to come and watch me. Anyways, guys, let's get with it. Because as you can see, I'm outside. I'm doing this. I got yard work doing. I got housework doing. I got stuff doing. But in the meantime, when there's a thought that comes inside of my head and I feel that I gotta continue reacting on a certain person, and this certain person is boolsback. Oh my God. Bulls, you're not gonna stop, huh? You're not gonna quit. First of all, bulls, every day, it's every day in your life right now, you're talking about Alicia Kim. Aren't you divorced from this lady? Aren't you divorced? What is your ulterior motive apart from YouTube to be dragging and disgracing down this woman like this? What is your ulterior motive for all that apart from YouTube? Because it seems as if to me, you really want to see this girl go down, but you really don't want to come out in an angry, harsh way. But deep down, we can see that you're so angry and you're so bitter. You are bitter. You are bitter to the extreme. Right now, it's in your face, it's in your eyes, it's in your speech, the way you carry on. You can tell that you're a bitter man down on the inside. And what I understand, that you've been married 3 different times, and Alicia Kim's divorce was a 4th time. So you can tell that you definitely is a problem to women. You know why? Because of the 4 divorce. So that simply means something is definitely wrong with your old man. Why you gotta keep divorcing so much? You're talking about this girl used you and for papers, for green card. This lady did not use you. Nobody is gonna stay with an old man for 6 years and call it using. Take that out of your mouth right now. If anything, you're the one that used her. You know why? You preyed upon her like a predator. You was into the United States and you started talking to her and you claimed that you knew her or get introduced to her by a friend. But you should have known better that you're an older man. You should not be messing around with young girls. And by you doing that, you're messing with this girl's future. Why didn't you find a woman of your age? Why? And then in my first video, I said she was 26. Guys, forgive me about that because some people say she's 26. Some people saying she's 35. Some people saying she's 30. You know, everybody's got different ages for this lady. Until when I hear she come out and talk, then we'll know exactly what her real age is. So I feel that you're the one that used her. You're the one that seduced her. Okay, because you came from America and went down to Jamaica and you went and flaunt yourself to her. Maybe you had some extra money in the bank. Maybe I don't know what you were doing, but I think, my opinion is, you went and bought this lady's love. You went into their lives, okay? Now you're complaining, oh, everybody was calling you for money for medication. They were doing this to you. They were doing that to you. And now nobody cannot call you or what's going on. Why should people call you right now? If you're not with your daughter, why are they going to be calling you? For what reason? Why? I don't need to call somebody if I'm not with them. Or why would I call? And then again too, you have some of your people them talking about this lady's mother, and you have some of your people them talking about this lady's Alicia Kim's brother. Come on now. If I have a brother, right, and I'm going through some stuff, my brothers should be able to defend me. Of course. I don't see nothing wrong with him defending her. And of course, she needs to be defended from people like you. Because I think, my opinion is, you went to Jamaica and you took advantage of this girl. You took advantage of her. You are the predator and she's a prey. And that's how it is for me. And at first, I kind of like sympathize with you a little bit at first. But the more you talk, the more you open up your mouth, the more I look right in your eyes, I can see you are a master manipulator. You're not a good man. A good man don't kiss and tell. I'm sure when she was with you, you guys were talking a lot of stuff. People talk a lot of shit when they're in their bedrooms. When they head down on pillow, they talk a lot of shit. But you come in to spill. You come in to spill, to spew. And then you're spilling with angry. You're so angry to the point. I don't know what's going to happen to you. You need to let it go. Leave this young girl alone. You divorced her. You're the one that left the home. You're the one that would leave the house all day long when you were living with her. You know why? Because you had lack of communication. You didn't have that skill to communicate. So you figure more or less, okay, let me get vexed up. You swell up. You swell up all day long. Let me leave her. Go away. And don't talk to her for all day long. And then when I'm ready to go eat and sleep, then I sneak in and go to my bed. And then at one point I heard that you were renting an apartment or some crap you were renting, and you're just so mixed up in the head. I told you, you old men are delusional. You're definitely delusional. And you know why I said you're delusional? A lot of people out there are saying the same thing about you. There's another dude by the name of Rodney. I think it's a Rodney Lifestyle Real Talk. I agree with Rodney 100% on this video that I'm going to play for you right now.
To do any video about Booth a little while, I was going to stand up and watch, see what he's coming with in his next video. But I want to talk about something in a video before I get to where this person said. Boo, me want to say to you is, me want to say something to you. You see the video where I met the other day? And there's a part in the video where you say, you show you're in the hospital. And you say, Aliza Kim make you go in the hospital. Stress. And she believe you did not go 6 foot under. That's
listen to Rodney, guys.
My brain right there, so?
Yeah, listen to Rodney, guys.
You're one of the most
dangerous and wicked man.
Whole man.
Yes, Rodney.
Never come across.
I agree with you 100%. 100%.
You will do anything to pull down this young lady as an old man, as an elder, as a big man. You will do anything to make this woman lose everything.
Yes.
And to be honest with you, when we really listen to what you are saying, we really realize that I need to have more conversation with my daughters.
Yes, Rodney.
Because he's a whole man.
Yes.
And you pick up
a young girl. Yes.
37.
And I say he's a predator. That's what I said. He's a predator. You are a predator. Get your own age. Stop preying upon these young girls. Leave this young girl alone. Let her live her life. Leave her alone. You should at least be happy that you got some young pum at your age. So keep it moving. Call yourself you got lucky for a little bit. Continue with your life. Pay attention to your own life and leave this lady alone. She's pregnant. Okay? She's pregnant. Continue with your life and take care of yourself and leave this lady alone. We're going to continue with this. Anyways, guys, I am back inside from outside. And as you can see, Rodney was just saying the same thing that I thought all this time. Okay? That, Bulls, you are an old predator. That's the way that's the thing that I see about you. You're an old predator. You are using your money that you came down from America to prey on this young girl. Okay? I'm telling you just like it is. And one more thing I gotta tell you. You claiming that this girl almost let you see you 6'6". She almost put you under the ground. Let me remind you about something. There's no free pum out there. Whether young, old, black, white, yellow, pink. No free pussy is existing. She didn't use you. You used her. Because you're older. You should have known better. You went from America and you went to prey on this young girl. You're trying to mess up her life. That's what you're trying to do. She wants to continue going on and you want to keep coming up and coming up and coming up. If you didn't want it to get to that, you should have never divorced her. You left and you divorced her. She didn't divorce you. You divorced her. You start to sound like a real pig right now. You start to sound like a pig. Your action is not good. Your attitude is far from good. You're a wolf in sheep clothing. You know what? And a lot of mothers around you with young girls, 12 years old, 13 years old, 14 years old, 15 years old, all the way up to 18 years old, should be careful of a man like you. Because if you're 72 years old, and maybe at that time you was in your 60s, whatever, and you're going to go down to Jamaica at your age to try to prey on a young girl, what do you expect? What do you really expect from a young person? And all of this stuff, you moved out. You took the sugar, you took the rice, you took everything out of the fridge. You took the car, you took the bedspread, you took the sheet, you took everything. You know why? Because you were trying to send her a message. You were trying to bury her at the time. You figure more or less, let me take everything from her, because if I take everything from her, she was gonna suffer. But you know what's killing you right now? You didn't expect that she would bounce back, huh? She's the one that introduced you to YouTube. And now you're using YouTube against her right now. She's the one that introduced you to YouTube. So now you're on YouTube trying to make the bag. Give her a chance, huh? Concentrate on yourself. Concentrate on yourself. Talk about yourself. Leave this girl alone. Leave this girl alone. You're obsessed. You are obsessed with her. And the reason why you're obsessed with her and her family is because you went to Jamaica, you married her, and you brought her up to America, and you wanted her was to suffer once you left her. You were playing some dirty game. You were playing some dirty game, and it backfired on you. Oh, shucks. Oh, man. I can't set up this camera the way I want to. I'm falling down here, guys. And another thing, you know why you're so bitter? It's because you can't get to control her. You're a controller old pervert. I call you an old pervert. An old pervert, I call you. Because you can't. Every day you get up, you keep talking about this woman. Why don't you just leave this lady alone? She's pregnant. For God's sakes, get yourself a life. Move on. Let go. Move on and let it go. A young girl like that is not going to stay with an old guy like that. Don't expect that a young girl is going to stay with an old guy. Don't expect that. You're too greedy. Is greedy, you greedy? Why you going after these young girls like that? Is greedy, you greedy? Do you have children? I'm sure you have children. Maybe, not sure, maybe you have children her age or younger. You see how you see that look? That doesn't look good on your part. How should we trust a man like you? How the world should trust predators? Because that's what you are. Because if she was younger, see how many years old you're older than this lady. So if she was 18, how old you would have been? Can you imagine? I feel that you're the type of person like this. You just watch these young girls on TV. You stay on Instagram and Facebook and you watch them and you watch them and you watch them. You're like a predator. You know the predator, a condor. In Jamaica, you guys call them crow. But the condors and that eat dead meat, they're just opportunists waiting for the right moment for a wild animal or something to die so you can just go down and feast. You're giving that. You're giving that right now.
You sit down and take your lasses and lap your dirty tail under your foot and walk away. You come out on the media and I see it put you on the media. I see make people know you. And you come out and I try to disgrace.
Yes,
girl.
disgrace her.
Remember when you left her.
If you're thinking about buying or selling a house anywhere in or around
Rodney, you could never have said that any better. You could never have said that any better. I agree with you 100%, Rodney Lifestyle. I agree with your real talk, Rodney. This dude here is pathetic. He's ridiculous. He's obnoxious. That's what Boo's Lifestyle is. That's what Boo or whatever boolsback is. You're obnoxious. You're an obnoxious creature. Okay? You're an obnoxious creature. And nobody gonna feel sorry for you. I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. The first video I did, it was a little bit soft. But I'm not being soft on you anymore. It's not right for you to. You were married to this lady. It's not right for you to be coming out and disgracing her like that. You're trying to turn people against her. You're trying to make her look like she's a gold digger. You're trying to make sure you're trying to let people think that she's gonna kill you. She's gonna make sure you're gonna worry about this woman until when you die. That's not right. That is definitely not right at all. That's not what a good person. You're not a good person. Good people don't do what you do. You're a manipulator. You are a manipulator. Boolsback. You're a manipulator. And you're doing it right now as we speak in real life. Lord knows what other young girl you're going to be going at next. Are you going to be going to Jamaica this time? Or are you going to another Caribbean island? Because when they see you come running to them, they need to run. Find your own age. You still got women out there that needs love. You don't have to be running after young girls and to be putting yourself in all kinds of problems and to be putting yourself in a hospital because your heart is being broken. You want what you cannot have. At your age, you cannot have a young girl. You cannot. Not that type of age. They want to live your own life. You already live yours. You've been married 3-4 times already. You have had your life before. You have had children before her. Leave her. Give her a chance. Let her breathe. Take your mouth off of her. Your mouth is not good right now. This lady is pregnant. Okay? She has another man and she's not coming back to you. No matter how you come on YouTube and no matter how much you talk bad about her, no matter what you do, she's not coming back. You're only killing yourself. Because like I said, you want to have what you can't have. You're supposed to be our parents. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be setting example for women, for young girls out there. And look at what you're doing. You're bringing down this young girl. What do you expect? You think she's going to pay you back? Pay you back for what? What she has to pay you back for? Don't she slept with you and have to deal with your having intercourse with her, with your old self on top of her? I guess you don't remember them times when she was bringing you food and you were laughing and, oh, big up, big up, big up. You don't remember all of them days when you were so happy and now you're so sour. And then when you come out, you keep talking about, it's gonna take more than one video to come across. You know why it's taking you so long to produce another video? There's so much space in between now because you're trying to dig up and you're trying to figure out what next to come at your subscribers with. We are not your psychiatrists. We are not your psychiatrists for you to be coming up in here crying down and be having us feeling sorry for you and to think that lady was doing bad things to you. You were the one that was doing bad things to you. You were texting women while you was with her. It takes two. It takes two. And you're the type of person like this, oh my God, you did not get what you wanted. You wanted was to hurt this woman so bad. You wanted was to see her on the street. You wanted was for them to take the visa back from her. They're not going to take no visa back from that woman. Because I'm sure she have incidents where you are trying to control her and where you're trying to abuse her. By you taking the food from out of the house, what you call that? Abandonment. You abandon your marriage. You keep coming in and out, like you think you're so important. You're not 25 years old, oh boy, where you can do all of these things and get away with it. And then again, she didn't divorce you, you did. How do you feel? How do you feel now? You are to feel bad now because you're the one that put yourself in that position. You set yourself up for all of this. You studied, you did some conniving things. You went around, you start talking to people about her. You start leaving the house. You start not leaving any food for her. You start doing all kinds of stuff. You even claiming that she was sabotaging your YouTube channel. You know what I think? I think you're the one that tried to sabotage her YouTube channel. You're jealous of her. You're jealous of her. You want to be like Alicia Kim. You want to be young again. That's what you want. You want to be young again. We can never be young again. Once you pass a certain age, you have to deal with it. Everybody got to get there. If you haven't died yet, we're going to grow. We're going to all grow old. We're going to all get there. So you should appreciate that God have given you good age for this amount of time. You should be happy. Get up every day and be grateful. Live your life. Leave this young girl alone. Stop saying and wishing bad things for her. Well, hey, you hear what I say? You're saying about karma. Okay, karma is a bitch. You don't know when karma is coming back at her. Why do you want karma to come back at this lady when both of you were living together? Both of you were married together. Hey, if you're digging one hole, you better dig two. Because whatever you wish for her, it might very well happen to you. I don't like what you're doing. What you're doing is not right. And a lot of people don't like what you're doing. Old man, suck it up. Put on your big boy pants and deal with it. Suck it up. Stop acting like a bitch. Coming out here laba 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 in your mouth every day. And wiggling your tail like a pig. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Yeah, of course you're going to get a lot of subscribers and you're going to get a lot of views. But when you get to a point where you can't tell no more of your stories and you can't tell no more of your lies, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Your subscribers are going to leave you because they're going to find out. They're going to find out that you're the biggest liar and they're going to find out that you're no good.
innocent.
He said one of Boo's loyal subscribers said to Rodney,
Kim look innocent. Kim is innocent. What is Kim guilty of? Fucking a whole man?
All right then, Rodney.
Giving a whole man her pussy?
All right then, Rodney.
Making a whole man dictate to her?
All right then.
Making a whole man...
Another man is telling you guys what's up.
Making a whole man hold down her life, make her life is in misery.
All right then, Rodney. Say it, Rodney. Say it. Say it. It's the truth.
You forgot all those?
Yes.
You said, I am making her look innocent. She is innocent.
Right. She's innocent. She's innocent.
Innocent.
She is innocent.
What she's guilty of?
Yeah, what is she guilty of?
All those things I just talked about.
Right.
The only thing she is guilty of
is being with you.
Giving up her body
to you.
That old man.
Yes,
guilty
it's true.
of taking care of that old man.
All right then.
She's also guilty of being a CNA for this man.
Yes. A slave, yes.
How can a man say my real man?
Yes.
And come out talking about detective detergent?
You take everything from her.
Come on, big man.
Come on, come on.
You say, come on, big man. Yes, I am a big man.
Of course.
And I go tell you this. I would never find myself in the position
there you go. There you go.
Because I would never date a woman that is 37
There you go. There you go, Rodney. There you go. Tell it to him.
Because if I do that, I'm going to feel like my daughter is older than her.
Yes.
I am dating a woman that is way younger than my daughter.
Yes. All right then.
Be careful with this pink salt trick.
You guys, you hear the real story. You heard the way our Rodney lifestyle, real talk, gave it raw to Bulls. And I have to agree with Rodney. I'm in agreement with Rodney lifestyle. Real talk, 100%. Guys, go to Rodney right now and subscribe to Rodney's channel. Okay? Like, subscribe, comment, and share. And when you subscribe to Rodney's channel, come back and subscribe to me. It's really and truly facts what that man was talking about. Really and truly facts. And then you guys can go watch the rest of the video at Rodney's. Let me see his right proper name so you guys can go over there and see Rodney, okay?
You think I'm going to do that?
Okay, all right. It says Rodney Lifestyle Real Talk TV. That's where you guys gotta go over there and subscribe to Rodney's channel right now. And then when you're done subscribing to Rodney's channel, you come back and subscribe to my channel. And Rodney could not have said it any better. I don't need to say anything more about Bulls in this particular video, because Rodney said it all for me right here in the ending of the video. But best believe, once you put on another video, Bulls back, we're going to be on top of your back again. We're going to tell it to you just like it is. So as long as you decide to come up here on YouTube and be spring all kinds of nonsense and bitterness out of your mouth, we're going to be there to check you. And we're going to be there to correct you. Okay? And we're going to tell you that we are not your psychiatrists. Okay? We are here as your viewers, but we're not your psychiatrists. Don't come and put all of your problems on our shoulder to make us feel bad for you. You need to stop that. Go and get yourself checked. Check yourself into a psychiatric ward. Get some help for yourself and stop preying on these young girls. Because like Rodney says, we're not going to feel sorry for you because you're the one that put yourself in a position by having a young girl that is younger than your own children. Come on now. Come on now. That finally, my final thought about this, because this is so sickening to me. This is so sickening. You targeted this young lady. You did. You targeted her. And you want to bury her. And you're not going to. She's not going to let you. And other people are not going to let you. Old pervert. Continue with your life and go sit down somewhere, like I told you. Try to see if you can sign yourself up into the psychiatric ward and go there and find yourself a psychiatrist and get rid of all of your issues. Your issues are deeper than Alicia Kim's. You have mental issues deep down. You have deep, dark secret down that need to come out, and you need to continue with your life. Anyways, guys, sorry about the way of this video is. No furniture is in this room because I haven't moved in my home yet. But anyways, guys, I still come at you the way how I am. So, guys, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Sharing is caring, guys. Bye-bye. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Jackie here today again. And if it's the first time you see my YouTube channel, guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, guys. Sharing is caring. Anyways, guys, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I hope everything is going good for you. And I hope we're all okay. But anyways, guys, let's get back at it again. Reaction continues. So, as you know, guys, this is my home. This is my new home. But I don't have a lot of furnitures yet. But I'm going to give you a tour again once everything is in the house. We're setting up appliances right now, but I will give you a final tour once we have moved in. So anyways, guys, let me go back to this reaction here. Today, I'm back at it again at boolsback. Guys, some of the stuff I have to write down because Bools is not really making no sense at all to me at this point. Bools keep the last video that he made, this recent one here that he made a couple days ago. He's still back with it. Oh, you guys don't understand. You guys never been there. You guys can say what you guys got to do. This young lady did a lot to me. This young lady do this. But listen, you keep saying the same thing over and over and over. Say what it is that Alicia Kim has done to you. I am dying to hear it again. Every time you make some of these videos, or so far you probably have had about what, 4 videos already? I'm not sure, but I'm going to look again. You keep repeating yourself. You're saying the same old thing. I'm sitting down, the last video that you put out a couple days ago. I sat down in my living room and I crossed my leg as usual, and I said, oh, Boo is going to let us know exactly what he was saying, what he was saying that Alicia did to him. I sit down and he was talking, and I'm just like, I'm trying to hold up my head so I don't go to sleep. I keep dozing off. You know, and I got to say to myself, no, Jackie, you got to wake up because you're probably leaving, the sauce for the last part of the video. When I turn around, I see Boo put an AI video in there, embedded an AI video in his video about narcissistic behavior and about narcissist this and narcissist that. Boo, a narcissist and narcissistic behavior is you. The AI character is talking about you. That's what you're doing here. And then after the narcissistic behavior, the video that you embed in your video ended, then you came out and talk about, oh, when Alicia and I went to Jamaica in 2022, me, the mother, and her brother was going downtown. The mother told me to take off all of my jewelry. And I took off all of my chains and everything off of me. But Alicia Kim still had her ankle bracelet on. So we went downtown. The brother and I was eating patty in a restaurant. She and her mama was outside somewhere, and I noticed a guy had bent down, but to do something down on the ground. But when I turned around, I didn't think that he was doing anything down there. She bust inside of the restaurant and says, look, we have to leave right now. And you said to her, but we're still eating. And she said, no, come on, we have to get out of here. And then when you get in the car, she started to tell you that you're a worthless husband. I would tell you the same damn thing, that you are a worthless husband, or you were a worthless husband. You know why you are a worthless husband? You claiming that you went to Jamaica for this girl, you filed for her papers to come to America, okay? When you file for her papers to come, when you try to file for somebody's paper as a husband, you should have all of your facts together. You should have your house already. You should have your car already. You should have everything ready to receive this woman the minute she got off of that plane from Jamaica. But instead, you took her to family members to live with family members. So boo, you don't have your life together right. You don't have your situation together right. What did you actually went down to Jamaica and told this young girl? What did you tell her why she married you? Because this is not setting right. This is not normal for a young girl like that to be married to an older guy like you. Like I said before in my first video, every time you see a young girl married to an older guy like you, the older guy always be a millionaire, okay? And she's just there as a sugar baby. But you're not even that. You're not even that. You did not provide for this lady. You did not prepare for her to come from Jamaica. You didn't do actually anything for her except to bring her to come to America. What did you bring her to come to America to do? Because it seems as if you murmur all day long like you're a young baby. And you're not a baby. You're a grown-ass, long-toned man that looking for young girl, and you finally got this young woman and did not know what to do. Every time you run it, something bug you, you rush come around like, ooh, I wonder what she's doing. Then you worry about the food. Then you worry about the clothes. Then you want back the panties and that you bought her. Then you want back this. You wanted full control. You wanted was to control this woman. And when you realize that you couldn't control her, you vex and you get salty. You turn salty. You turn into a big bullfrog when you realize that you could not control this woman. In order for you to control somebody like her, get your life together straight. Do you have a home that you pay for? Do you have a mansion or you rent an apartment? What is your life story here apart from these damn birds that you're claiming that you've been raising for over 20 years? What is your life story? Do those birds make you money? Did they put money in your pocket? What do those birds do for you? This guy, you're so confused. And I think you got deep mental issues. You've got deep, dark stories. If somebody were to investigate your background, they would find all kinds of corruption inside of your brains. You know why I know your brains is corrupt? Because if you were married three times you were married, okay? You didn't have them issues with these 3 ladies that you married 3 times. You did not feel like you want to pass out. You didn't feel like you can't drink nothing. You didn't have fast heartbeats for them. What was it? And what it is now, why you can't let go of this Alicia Keys girl. Let me tell you why. You know why you can't let go now? Because when you left her, you thought she was going to be on her face in the streets. And because you see her with her YouTube channel, she's getting all kinds of brand deals coming in. You can't stand that shit. You just wish you were still with her and you was a part of those brand deals. But guess what? You are the one that effed up. You fucked up in the worst way by you move out. And when you didn't move out, you told her she had to leave. So how can somebody please somebody like you? Tell me why. You lack communication skills. People with mental issues always have a problem with communication. Whenever time you see them go off of them head and start acting stupid and crazy like that, and start looking down and start having them eyes all over the place like you have your eyes through your glasses in your video, you are a very mentally disturbed man. And you need to get some help. If you don't stop this, okay? If you don't stop all of this mess, people are going to see right through you, because I'm reading right through you right this very minute. Every time you come on with a video, I'm seeing right through you. You are not good. What I see in the video, what I'm looking at you in that video, very manipulative, very sneaky. And you keep dragging your words, and you keep dragging. And every time you speak, you stop. And you have to think inside of your head, what is the next thing to talk about? You have to drag your mind a million miles away. When you're explaining anything, it takes such a long time for you to explain. No wonder why this girl couldn't stand you. No wonder why. She could not stand the ways in which you were and which you are. You're just nothing but a pain in the ass. You won't stop. Then you got a problem with your family. You're claiming that why nobody's not calling you no more. Why you don't call the mama no more? Why don't you ask the mama what's the problem? Why you wanting everybody to call you? Why you feel that you're so important more than everybody else? No, they're not going to call you. Guys, it got so extremely hot all of a sudden. 1 minute is hot and 1 minute is cold. 1 minute is raining and 1 minute is so damn cold. Anyways, guys, let's get back at Bulls again. Bulls is a type of person like this. It's like people like those, they expect that whenever time they do something for somebody, they always want something in return. Whenever time he comes out with a video again, guys, look at him really, really good. He really does not have anything to say. He's always making up story. What exactly did this girl did to you? You don't have anything to say. The reason why you don't have anything to say because you're the one that was doing everything bad to that woman. And the reason why you hate her so much right now and you feel that karma is going to get her. You're obsessed with her youth. You're obsessed with her, the way how she looks. You're obsessed. And you're upset with yourself because you're getting older and older and older. But you are the one that put yourself in that position. I am sure there is somebody out there for you. You could have gone to Jamaica, go find a woman at your age. You didn't have to go down, go get a young girl. You put yourself in that position you set yourself up for failure right there. Because you knew for a fact that a young girl was not going to stay with you. And you know what? She did stay with you a long time. Because now it's been how long ago now since you guys have departed from each other? 2 years now. So she stayed 6 years. To what you said in your videos. You said you've been together for 6 years. Okay? If somebody's going to use you, why would they stay with you for 6 years? If somebody's going to use you, they're going to stay with you for probably about a week. Why am I always getting interrupted whenever time I'm on the live? Every time I'm doing my video. Anyways, guys, let's get back at it. Yes, so as I was saying, guys, if you're going to use somebody, if somebody is going to use you, for a fact, say for instance, I am going to marry somebody that is either older than me or younger than me, and I've got some ulterior motive, right? Say for instance, the person have a lot of money, the person have a lot of homes, lots of cars, you know, a big business or something like that. And I figure more or less, look, let me go see if I'm going to marry this person for what I think that I can get from this person. And it's a false kind of love. It's not real love. When stuff is not real, you're not going to stay. When stuff is not real, You're not even going to want to lay down in bed with them. You're not even going to want to kiss them. If you don't love somebody, you think you're going to kiss them? If you don't love somebody, you think you're going to have sex with them? You think you're going to feel happy with a person that you don't love? And for what, for 6 years? You're kidding me? Nobody's not going to stay with you for that long if their first intention is to use you for what you got. And what do you have while they're going to use you? For what? For the papers? That's nothing. If you're going to help somebody for the papers, cut your losses. Why can't you be friends with her and says, you know what? I think this wasn't going to work. Or you guys probably going to talk and says, look, you know, it is all good. We can be separated, but we still can be friends, even though some people cannot be friends when they broke up. But since you guys are Jamaicans, you know, you could at least, I don't know what to say. Because looking from the outside, looking in, we're never going to know 100% of what happened, why these two people end up divorcing. But for what I can see, I see where Bulls is a manipulator, he's a controller, he's everything. Because you know what? I know you're no good for women, Bulls. This is your third marriage, your fourth divorce. You've been divorced 4 times. Alicia Kim is included in your 4th divorce. So when you see a person, a man has an habitual habit, is habitual divorce, you know the type of person. You're never going to get a good woman. You're not going to get a good woman. Because a woman is going to look into your record and says, look, this man been divorced 4 times already. How can I trust somebody like this that's been divorced 4 times? As soon as I open up my mouth, he's going to cheat. He's going to divorce. And I feel that Boo is a cheater. I don't care what nobody want to say. I think you are a notorious liar and a cheater. Because you know what? For a man your age is going to get up and leave a woman like Alicia Kim. Leave all day long. Don't come back into the evening. Leave and, oh, you have to leave now. You keep bugging her. Oh, we can't be together. Oh, I'm going to divorce you. You're the one that divorced her. That tells you what type of person you are. If you're going to keep divorcing and divorcing and divorcing these different women, you're never going to be happy. It does not seem a man like you can be happy. It doesn't seem that way. It seems like you're always going to have faults. If you don't have faults in the bedroom, you have your ways. You got dirty ways. And what man is going to give out something to a woman and take it back? You end up taking back everything that you have given to this woman, even her panties. You strike me like you're the type of person like this. When she wear her dirty panties, you will count each and every one of them to make sure that, okay then, if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, if she's got dirty panties in a row, line up like that, you would just go and start counting and collecting the dirty panties then. You strike me as that type of person. Because if you didn't have your own home, that simply means you would have to go to the laundromat. People with their own home don't have dirty clothes piled up in their homes. The laundromat is downstairs in their basement, or the laundromat is on the first floor. But you, of all person, you did not provide a life for her, a comfortable life. You're living with family members. If I were to say some stuff, which I'm going to bring it out, of course, you guys going to eventually know that part. I was into a similar situation like this when I came from Jamaica. Okay? People that send for people from Jamaica, they got a grudge. Especially these men that claims that they send for you. And then when you come back, they feel like you have to kiss their ass. You have to do all kinds of stuff to them for the rest of their lives. Or else they're never going to forgive you. And even if you do all kinds of shit for them for the rest of your life, they still have it over your head that I am the one that sent for this woman here. So she can't do this and she can't do that. It's got to come to me first. okay, I have to have the final approval of it, which it does not work like that. You can't hold something over a person's head for the rest of their lives just because you claim that you'll help them. When you help somebody, you don't need to hold nothing over their heads. You don't need to even tell them that you help them. Because the person that you help, they are not the one that's going to help you. You're going to get back your reward in time. It might not be that same person that you help. But you strike me as that type of person. Just because you help Alicia to come to foreign, she should be a piece of dog unto you. She should be a dirty cloth under you. You should be the superior one. She should be kissing your ass because I'm the one that got her here. She should be this to me because I'm the one that got her here. And then when I'm sick, she should be my CNA. She's supposed to do all of this for me because I'm the one why you came here. And you strikes me as that type of person. And you need to get that out of your head. If you don't get that out of your head, you're going to turn into a mad goat. If you don't stop all of this bullshit, what you're doing, coming here and fooling your subscribers, them lying to your subscribers, them every day that this girl was doing all kinds of stuff to you, but you can't say what she was doing to you. What? Just because you guys was laying in the bed, laying on the pillow when it's time for you guys was to have sex, you guys were talking about all kinds of people and talking about everything, that remains to stay in the bedroom, in the closet. You don't come out and say what you're supposed to say or what you guys have talked about in your guys' bedroom. You strike me as that type of person that, oh, she better be careful what she say or else I'm going to tell on her. She's not a child. She's not your child. Okay? You might be her father. You could have been her father, but you're not her dad. So stop trying to be her father. Be a man. Grow up. Cut your losses. And leave this lady alone. Every time you come out with a video, people are scrutinizing you. And for what we see, you are a liar. You are a liar. Guys, Bowles is such a great pretender. You know how he's saying that, oh, this girl is hurting my heart. This girl sent me to the hospital. This girl do this. You have to realize this. This girl is pregnant right now. And you're claiming that you're so stressed out. You're stressing her out. I hope she's not watching none of your videos. Because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get this girl down. You're trying to put this girl into the hospital. You're trying to make sure she have a miscarriage and a baby. I don't like to say these things, but that's exactly what I'm feeling about you. You trying to, you have some weird thoughts. You really have some weird thoughts about, oh, you know, since she's pregnant, she's not carrying my baby. And I don't think you're happy for this lady. I don't think you're happy for her at all. What you want to see from Alicia Kim right now, you want to see Alicia Kim suffer. You want Alicia Kim to suffer. That's what you want right now. And you know what? You're not going to get your answer that way. My advice to you is move along. Tomorrow or the next day, try to see if you can find a psychiatrist. Okay? Try to see if you can register at the psychiatric clinic and get some counseling. Because your subscribers and your viewers cannot counsel you. They don't have license to counsel you. They don't have license to prescribe medication for you. Your subscribers and your viewers cannot do that. You need, if it gets to the point where you get to the point where you're so depressed, okay, you need to seek some medical advice. Because when I see that what you're saying, that this lady send you into the hospital, if she sends you into the hospital one time, you don't think she's going to send you into the hospital twice? Let me see. Hold on, guys. Let me see outside here. It's getting real hot now. It's been raining like crazy. Now it's getting hot again. Anyways, guys, yes, so, you know, I'm talking about Bowles. You know, and I just feel like this dude Bulls is not a reasonable guy. You're not being reasonable. You know, you need to put your age on a chalkboard, and you need to subtract Alicia Kim's age from your age and see what you'll get. You know you're in a way advanced age comparing to her. And I don't know what your emotions, I don't know what your motives are apart from YouTube, and I don't know what your intentions are. I don't know what you're trying to do, if you're trying to find this girl's home, or you're trying to get her investigated to find out if you can get her deported back to Jamaica. But you cannot get her deported to Jamaica. You cannot. In order for you to get her deported to Jamaica, my God, these people won't stop calling me. In order to get her deported to Jamaica, she has to done something to you of significance, okay? Maybe commit a crime, or, you know, maybe I don't know, but I know for a fact you cannot get her deported at this time, because you are the one that divorced her. She has her green card. She has legal rights to be in the United States. You and I went to Jamaica before in 2022. You've traveled before all over. She has a legal status. She probably is not a citizen yet, because you have to be here 7 years or more before you can become a citizen of the United States. And you have to take a written exam. You have to go in through the courts to do that, and they have to approve that. So if she can stay a long time here, more than 7 years, and, you know, maintain a law-abiding, you know, do her thing, don't get in no trouble, you know, any of that, she's going to be able to apply for citizenship eventually. Okay, everybody's saying now, oh, Donald Trump is screaming up everybody, sending them back and doing all kinds of stuff. If this girl has not committed any crime, she hasn't done anything, all she doing is a YouTube channel, she minds her own business, she stays out of trouble, Donald Trump is not going to send her nowhere back to Jamaica. So if that's what you're waiting for, or you're setting up people to call her, if it was me like Alicia Kim, I keep my location very private and very secretive from people like Bulls. Because Bulls, at this point, we cannot trust you. Okay, you're not a person that nobody can trust right now. You're sneaky, you're manipulative, and you're narcissistic. You have narcissistic behavior. Not Alicia Kim. You're a wolf in sheep clothing. You're not what a lot of people think. You are not what a lot of people think. I see it in your eyes. Like I said in my first video, when I look in your eyes, I see deception. When I look at you, boo, I see deception. I see deception in your eyes. I see deception the way how you carry yourself. I see deception all around you. You cannot hide. You cannot hide. The only thing you can hide from, or maybe you cannot. You probably can't even hide from the devil, because you're a devil. You're a devil yourself. You got devilish behaviors. You share a bed with this woman. Are you dragging her down like this? You share a bed with this woman. You used to eat with this woman. You used to drink with this woman. You used to use the bathroom with this woman. You used to piss with this woman. You used to shit with this woman. You used to eat food together. You used to dance. You used to do all kinds of nasty stuff in the bedroom. And this is what you're doing her right now? A good man do not buy stuff for a woman and collect all of them back and send her out on the street. So you haven't done nothing. And she don't owe you anything. She does not owe you a dime. She does not owe you anything. She already given enough bed service to you already. You already got a lot of that young meat in bed. So she don't owe you anything. Move on and find your own age, because you got these older women here in America. You can't tell if they're in their 40s or in their 50s. Some of these older women, you cannot tell. So you can find somebody, but you know what? You're greedy. And that's why you can't find nobody. You're greedy. And you like to find fault with everything. You're too picky. You're like one of them softy women, one of them sensitive men. You're too sensitive. Oh, she was doing all kinds of stuff to me. I couldn't take it anymore. Oh, I am not like that. You're one of them type. You're one of them type of men. You're too soft. You're too crisp. All you want to do, lift weights at the gym and take care of the birds. She's not into that stuff. She wants somebody to wine and dine her and send her back to the moon and come back. You can't do that. Maybe if you find the right person for you, you probably can do all of that stuff if you don't stop being so grudgeful and so jealous and so controlling. Because that's all you are. You're the type of man like this. If you get a woman, you don't even want to see her prosper. You don't want to see a woman prosper, man. That's you. You're them type of men like you. You don't want to see a woman prosper. All you want is a woman to do is, to know what? To lick my ass. That's what you want a woman to do. Lick my ass. You're them type of man that all you want women to do is to lick your ass. And it don't work like that. And you're not gonna get that. Anyways, guys, I was just here today to tell you a little bit about this delusional old man that just keep talking nonsense and don't know what he's talking about. Yes, I say so. You keep talking. You don't know what you're talking about because he's a liar. Okay? You got a lot of skeletons in your closet. So you got to keep talking. You want to be a big star like Alicia Kim. You want to have a big YouTube channel. You can do that. But you don't have to bring her down to have big followings. I noticed you got a lot of subscribers, you got a lot of views. So I know you can't sleep at nighttime. You know why? Because you got to come up with so many lies to make sure you can continue with that, saga. Because if you can't continue. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Jackie. Yes, guys, we're back at it again. If it's the first time you see my channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Sharing is caring. Anyways, guys, let's put all jokes aside. This one is going to be serious today. I don't know how serious I can get, really. I don't know if I should pretend to get serious or I should get real serious, or should I just be jovial? Anyways, we back at Boo again. I watched the latest video that Boo put out, and Boo was going after a reactor, a liver unfiltered, and Boo was saying that, I guess the way how he was explaining himself is like, if you can't say what I want you to say, just go ahead and find something else to do. Go and create content about your life, eating breakfast, doing this, doing that. Listen, boo, doody doo. Number one, I'm going to say this to you. You can't bully a liver lifestyle and filter. You see the way that man function? He's not going to bite his tongue or his fist. For you and other people out there, even myself, we're not going to bite our tongue because you want people to say pretty nice things about you. This is called reaction. And people are going to react on their channel according to their style of how they do it. They're going to come out and do it on their channel regardless of how you feel about it. If you didn't want people to talk bad about you or to say something that you don't want to hear them to say, Why did you come on YouTube with your business? And you can't say, oh, some of you all don't some of you all don't know the truth. Some of we all was not in the position that we was into. You wasn't in no damn position. As a matter of fact, you know different from nobody else. You're not the only one that's going through divorce. And she, the girl, Alicia Kim, did not divorce you. You divorced her. Okay? She did not divorce you. You're even asking for her to pay alimony to you. What kind of a man are you? Knowing that you walked out on this woman, you dog this woman, you take bed sheets, you take the rice, you take the fridge, you take her dirty panties, them, you take her leftover shit, you took everything for her because you wanted for her was to be down low down in the streets, because you're saying to yourself, you know what? Even though I bring you come here, enough is enough. That's what you're saying to yourself. Is enough is enough. So I'm going to take everything down and you're going to roll down in the dirt. And because that didn't happen for you now, you're coming out on YouTube all of a sudden, so conveniently, after you claim that Boo lifestyle, you couldn't get into your password, you couldn't get into everything. She was controlling all of your money. You only saw $3,000 in 1 month. All of a sudden, so conveniently, now you're back on YouTube. After all that period, you're so conveniently coming back now. You're getting all kinds of subscribers. You're getting all kinds of views, more than everybody that's been on here, more than everybody that's been working on your channel. You're coming back here and you're coming and you're stealing the views them and you're stealing the subscribers with all of your lies and your pathetic narcissistic self. Yes, I say so. You're a narcissist. You're saying that she's like that, but you are a manipulator. That's what you are. And we're not going to feel sorry for you. You're a big boy, so put on your big boy pants. You're a grown man with your prostate cut out. You're claiming that she wanted kids. Okay, and because you were so angry at yourself and you got so miserable that you couldn't breed her off and give her a kid. And you know what pisses you off right now? She's so far in advance pregnant. 2 things is pissing you off. You didn't love this woman. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. You're pissed off because she's pregnant. That's number 1. And number 2, the YouTube channel, the money that she collecting from YouTube, that is what pissing you off. You didn't give a shit about Alicia Keys. You said if you had loved that woman, you'd have never walk away from her and divorce her. Nobody runs away from good. Nobody runs away from good. So I don't know when you're coming up in here, blinking your eyes and blinking. Go back to your birds, because that's exactly what your birds them do. They look at you and they blink at you when they want food. And you're the same damn way like your birds them. Okay? So you can't stop nobody from making content. Okay? You can't tell nobody what to do with their YouTube channel. You can't tell me what to do. If I want to make content on you every day, 24 hours a day, I will do that. And there's not a damn thing that you can say about it. Because you come out here with all of your dirty garbage and put them out on YouTube. And you line out everything. And then you're so delusional that it takes you 10 minutes to explain a story. What exactly happened? Tell me what exactly happened, why you walked out on Alicia Kim. What exactly why you guys divorced. You can't say exactly what happened. All you did when you came out the last time, you tried to trash that girl mama. Leave that girl mother out of your mouth unless you wanted her mama too. Unless you wanted her mother. Why it so bother you? Why the reason why she haven't called you? Claim that nobody haven't called you. The mama haven't called you. You probably wanted the mother and the daughter at the same time. I would not be surprised, because you strike me as that type of person. You're a greedy man. And you know what's going to get you nuts on top of it too? If it was me like Alicia Kim, I would open up a YouTube channel for the mother. And I would have, she should open up a YouTube channel for her mama and have her mama start singing the glory too. And that time, you know what you're going to do? Your asshole is going to explode. When you get tired of talking your little crap and you see them on TV, you're going to be so upset to your backside hole is going to explode. People are tired of you and your little ranting, and you're ranting and you're ranting and you're ranting and you're ranting. One video here you came out venting. Yeah, we can deal with the venting. But after a period of time, get a psychiatrist. Enroll so a psychologist, a counselor can counsel you. Because if you don't stop out of this mess, something seriously is going to happen to you. You're getting out of hand. People are seeing right through you. You have a dark side to you. You're not a good man. From what I see, you put out on YouTube. Number one, good men, when they divorce women, they don't ask for alimony. They don't ask for spousal support. But no, the reason why you're after her for spousal support is because of her YouTube money that she gets on the 22nd of every month from YouTube. That's why you came back on YouTube. Nothing else bugs you. Those two things bug your pregnancy, because you couldn't get her pregnant. She wanted a kid. At that time, when you guys got married, she probably wasn't interested in children. But as she get along, older, she wanted children. Okay? So now that she's pregnant, that's what's killing you. You can't sleep at nighttime. You want to dig out your arm, your eyes, them. You ain't got no hair on top of your head, so you can't dig out your hair off of your head. Just leave that woman alone. Concentrate with your life instead of you're telling people that they don't need to be making content off of you. They need to make lifestyle. They need to do what they eat for breakfast. We can do all of that too. We do all of that too. But we feel like making reaction videos, and we feel like making reaction video off of you. Because right now, you are our plate. You are our plate. We're going to dice you up, cut you up, dissect you, and examine you, and investigate you. We're going to be doing all of that to you, because you're not going to come up here as a grown-ass, long-toned man, be putting this woman down, and expect that you're not going to get back your medicine. What kind of karma? Karma is coming back at you for what you did to your wife. Don't you was living in Jacksonville? We heard that you was living with a woman in Jacksonville while you were seeing Alicia Kim in Jamaica. You are a snake. And guess what? The type of snake you are, you know what type of snake you are? You're a python. That's the type of snake I would say you are. You're a python. You don't bite. You strangle people. You are a python. And you are wolf in sheep clothing. You are the number one wolf in sheep clothing. And whenever time you talk, you search for stuff in your head to say. You just keep searching and searching and searching and searching. You can't even find the right words what to say. You don't even know sometimes why you're even talking. Oh yes, she do this to me. You were even calling her your wife after your divorce. That's how obsessed you are with this woman. I heard you yesterday that my wife. What wife? What wife? Didn't you divorce this woman? She didn't divorce you. You divorced her. Didn't you divorce her? And then you should be so ashamed of yourself. She could have been your daughter. She could have been your granddaughter. She could even have been your great granddaughter. How do you justify all of this? How does this make sense to you? Just make it make sense to me. Come out and say what it is, what you're trying to say. We don't deal with secrets here. Secret keeps you sick. Whenever time you keep secret, it keeps you sick. So if you got something inside of your heart, belch it out. Let's hear what it is. And if you don't have anything to say, go on to something else. Move on. Leave this woman alone. And as a matter of fact, when you're married to somebody and you divorce them, you divorce the family too. So nobody's gonna run come at you. I heard you were talking about Alicia Kim. Your brother was going after your sister. How that is so irrelevant. That is really irrelevant. What you're trying to say? They're all gold diggers, so they're coming after you. What money do you have to call yourself that you are a rich man? You had so much stuff. If you had so much stuff, why were you living with your sister? Do you know when you marry somebody, you're supposed to be the breadwinner for them. You're supposed to take care of a woman when you marry a woman. You didn't take care of that woman. You didn't even if you can't afford to buy a house, cash, go credit one and pay a mortgage or go rent an apartment. But instead you catch up at your sister's house like a little pest and trying to build up your sister instead of building up yourself. And then you come out, you start talking a bunch of nonsense. Was the birds them at your sister too? Leave those people alone. As bad for bad, you haven't seen Alicia Kim come out and talk nothing about your family, your children. I'm sure you got children. Why don't you go and play with your grandkids? Why don't you go and take care of your children there? Help them out in life if you have anything. But it don't look like you even have anything. Do you have savings? What, a car? Anybody can buy a car in America. Anybody. You can even get a car for $500 off of Facebook Marketplace. If you're lucky. I bought a car for $800 a couple years back. And I turned around and gave it to my daughter. So I don't know what else you're talking about. People like you, when you give somebody something and you try to help somebody, you hold it over them for the rest of your life. And I know people like you. Whenever time you send for anybody from Jamaica, you always abuse them. I know a lot of it. I went through the same thing. And that's why I don't have no sympathy at all for you. I don't have no compassion for you because I see right through that you're not a good person at all. Because a good man don't take the groceries out when they're leaving. A good man don't go and ask for spousal support. Why is she going to give you spousal support for if she don't have the kids for you or you don't have the kids for her? What are you looking for this woman? What do you want, her blood? You must be wanting her blood. You're like a Dracula. You're like a vampire. You're out for blood. And you're out for blood. You want to suck the mother's neck. You want to suck Alicia's neck. And you want to suck the brother's neck. You're out for blood. You want to see them down. You want to see them flatten out somewhere. That's what you want to see. You don't wish these people no good. Forgive them if you think that they've done anything to you and move on. Go to church. Or go find yourself a psychiatrist. Go find yourself another woman. Maybe you probably got a whole ton of women already and pretending up here. I know you probably seen somebody already. I know it. You probably already changed 3 by now because you've been divorced, married and divorced 4 times, including Alicia Kim. You think a good man is going to be having those amount of marriages and divorce behind his name? That simply means you're a real problem. I see you as a lizard on the wall. But a lizard is too decent for you. You are like a python. You strangle people. When you can't get to control them, that's what you do. You attack and strangle them. You lunge at them and you strangle them. You don't bite them with your teeth like a cobra. You don't do that. You strangle them like a python. You just lunge from afar and you strangle them. You hold them down and you squeeze every last blood out of them. You squeeze them up with all your muscle and you squeeze them to death. This woman, I'm so happy that this woman got away from you. You did her a big favor when you turn around and divorce her. You did her a big favor. See, now she's flourishing. Leave her alone. Let her deliver her baby in peace, because no matter how much you talk, no matter what you do for her, she is still going to be Alicia Kim. She's the one that got you on YouTube. She's the one that you were able to come back so conveniently. All of a sudden, you just come back to a YouTube channel. Bulls is back. You see how many views you're getting already? You see how many subscribers you're getting? Are you monetized yet? All of them views that you're getting, That woman, just that woman name alone that you're talking about, gonna put all that money back in the bank for you. Learn this. Learn how to earn. Okay, don't come up every day and just keep talking about this woman. Why you can't stop talking about this woman? The reason why you can't stop talking about this woman, because you want to have your YouTube channel blow up bigger than hers. I know people like you. You're jealous. You're envious. You're full of nothing but jealousy. You know, if it was up to you, should have never have a YouTube channel. If it was up to you, you would want YouTube to pay her. That's the amount of grievance and jealousy and bitterness that you're carrying. And if you don't stop this bitterness, it's going to take you down. You need to stop, relax, continue doing what you're doing. Go to the gym, go flirt with your pigeons them, go fly your pigeons them somewhere. Do yourself a big favor. Leave these people alone. And leave reactors alone, because no matter what you do, you cannot stop reactors from talking. You can't stop nobody from making content on your own channel. What are you going to do? You're paying them? Just like Oliver said, if you're paying him, he'll work for you. Can you afford to pay reactors? No, you can't afford shit. Because if you could afford anything, you wouldn't be up here murmuring so much like a woman. You're like a mama, man. I've never seen nobody like you before. I never seen nobody like you before in my whole entire life. You are divorced a woman. You're done with a woman. And you just sit down on a woman there. You probably, when you go to the toilet to go use the bathroom, you probably wish you were shitting her out of your ass. Every time you wake up in the morning, you wish you could just see her coming for you. You're obsessed with this woman. You wish after she gave the birth to the baby, she could call you and say, hey, oh, Bulls, you know that? They did a DNA test. It's your baby. And you're going to say, oh, yes, I'm coming back. Oh, will you live again? I'm going to fly over there quick. This is what I always wanted in my whole entire life. You're making me happy. I'm not saying not a bad word about you no more. Yeah, that's what you want. And you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. So sit down and relax. Sit down in your chair and create your little content and try to make some money on YouTube too. And leave that whole family alone. That whole family, they're not feeling you right now. And number one, you can't expect our brother to come out and talk bad about her. A brother is going to stand up regardless of their sister is right or wrong. Let me tell you this right now. Because if I have a sister, loyalty comes for the family first. Don't expect that sister is going to put you in front of her. Don't expect that mother is going to be on your side. That mother loyalty belongs to her daughter and her children there. You want that mother to come out and say, oh yes, my daughter was wrong. Oh yeah, why would she do that? And what would she accomplish by doing that? By tearing up the relationship between she and her daughter and her children for what? For you? You can't even be loyal to your own self. Look at your life. You don't know nothing about loyalty. 4 wives and 4 divorce? Who would want to trust a man like you? Who definitely would want to trust somebody like you? Nobody. So get used to it. We're going to be coming up in the air every day as long as you put out a video and you put out all of those nonsense in your video. Okay, turn around and listen to what I'm saying to you. Listen with your own ears what I'm saying to you. We're coming back. And we're going to come back at you, like it or not. And if your subscribers or your do's them don't like it, that's their problem. They can go ahead and chat to themselves inside of your comment section. We can't stop them from talking anyways. But this is what we're going to be doing. When you come back again with another video, we're going to be watching your video. We're going to scrutinize you, and then we're going to talk about you. And no, let me tell you one more thing that is so vital and is so important. You should be happy that the reactors are talking about you, because reactors give free advertisement to content creators. Learn that. If you did not know that by now, you better turn around And thank God that you have a liver lifestyle talking about you. You have a Rodney lifestyle talking about you. You got me, Jackie, talking about you. And you got a lot more people talking about you. You got to turn around and say, God, thank you, God, thank you, that all of these people are putting me up so high up there. You should be thanking God. You should be smiling every time. Every time you wake up, you should be smiling. And with your teeth, them skin your teeth, them smiling big, big, big. And telling, thank God. People are actually, reactors actually are noticing me to the point where they're making content. They're talking about me every day. I'm going to get so big. It's just like that nigger over there in Africa, Mara. He's complaining about the reactors. I'm talking about him. And every time the reactors die down off of him, he does something again for them to talk about him. Because he knows he would not be important if there was no reactors around. Reactors, you know what they do to people's channel when they talk about you? They resurrect your channel. That's what reactors are doing. They resurrect you because you had died. Your channel and your business had died off of YouTube. And we're all resurrecting your channel and resurrecting your life. That's what we are doing for you. So give us big thanks, okay? Instead of you coming over here telling people that we can't create content and we can't do this, and you're getting mad at people and you're doing, leave the damn reactors them alone. Let them talk about you all they want. Because all they're doing is building your channel up. Let people talk about you. You guys can talk about me. I don't care. Whoever wants to talk about me, they can talk about me. At the ending of the day, I can stop words from coming out of your mouth. I can stop you guys from creating content. So what is the problem here? Freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and we're all doing YouTube business. And if you have a personal business, don't bring it to YouTube. YouTube is business. And it's about time bulls and whoever is following you realize that YouTube is a business. Reaction and reactors are business people. Reactors. We're business people. We come for business. We on YouTube for business. Okay? So anyways, guys, this is all what I have to say about Boo Lifestyle. This delusional man needs to realize somebody needs to help him, please. Somebody needs to help him to get his facts and his life together. Whoever is managing his YouTube channel or help him with his YouTube, they need to give him, they need to tell him they need to let him know how the thing goes. Or get your foul foot off of here. Anyways, guys, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Sharing is caring. It's Jackie again. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.